Have you ever felt your heart skip, not from love, but from fear? Fear that something's changing inside your body. Something you can't see but can feel? You're not alone. After the age of 45, your heart begins to age faster than any other part of your body. And the truth is, it often cries for help long before most people notice. But the heart doesn't shout, it whispers. And if you don't listen to those whispers, one day, they may become a scream too late to answer. Today, we're going to uncover 7 subtle but serious signs your heart may be in trouble. And more importantly, what you can do, starting today, to help it heal naturally. So stay with me, especially for sign number 3, the one most people brush off, but it could be the most dangerous of all. Sign number 1, you're getting tired too easily. Do you find yourself winded after climbing a single flight of stairs? Is walking across the parking lot suddenly enough to make you pause and catch your breath? This isn't just getting older. This could be a sign your heart isn't pumping blood efficiently. When the heart struggles, oxygen delivery suffers. Muscles weaken. Fatigue creeps in, even from simple tasks. And while many chalk this up to aging, it could be your first warning. What to do? Start with small, heart-friendly activities, gentle walking, deep breathing, and foods rich in magnesium and potassium like spinach, bananas, and avocados, which help regulate your heartbeat and improve circulation. But don't ignore this. If your body tires too easily, your heart may be working too hard. Sign number 2, swelling in your feet or ankles. Have your shoes start feeling tighter, but your weight hasn't changed? Do your socks leave deep marks around your ankles by the end of the day? This is called peripheral edema, and it can be a sign that your heart isn't circulating blood properly. When the heart weakens, fluid begins to pool, especially in the lower limbs. It might seem like a harmless annoyance, but this silent symptom could mean your heart is struggling to keep up with demand. The fix? Reduce salt intake immediately. Salt causes the body to retain fluid, putting even more pressure on the heart. Instead, switch to potassium-rich herbs like parsley or garlic, which support blood pressure and act as natural diuretics. And remember, swelling is not just a foot problem, it's a circulation problem. Sign number 3, snoring or gasping while sleeping. Yes, snoring. It might sound harmless, even humorous, but for people over 45, especially men, loud snoring, choking sounds, or waking up gasping for air can be a major red flag. This could be a condition called sleep apnea, which causes your breathing to stop hundreds of times a night. Each pause puts immense strain on your heart. Over time, it raises your risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and even sudden cardiac arrest. The scary part? Many don't even know they have it. If your partner has ever said, "You stop breathing in your sleep," don't brush it off. Start here. Lose any excess weight. Avoid alcohol before bed. And try elevating your head slightly while sleeping. And if it continues, see a doctor. This isn't just a sleep issue. It's a heart warning. We've only covered the first 3 signs. And already, you can see how easily these warning signals are overlooked. But the next signs, 4 through 7, are even more surprising. And one of them involves a common food most people over 45 eat daily. That could be quietly damaging your arteries. You don't want to miss it. Sign number 4, chest tightness, even mild or occasional. Not every heart warning comes as dramatic, crushing chest pain like you see in the movies. Sometimes it's just a pressure, a squeezing feeling, a dull ache, or a vague discomfort in the chest, especially during physical activity or emotional stress. This could be angina, a sign that your heart isn't getting enough oxygen. People often mistake it for heartburn or muscle tension, and they wait too long. If you feel chest tightness that goes away with rest or worsens with effort, take it seriously. And here's something you may not expect. Culprit foods, highly processed oils, excess sugar, and surprisingly, commercial baked goods like store-bought muffins, cookies, and pastries. Why? They contain trans fats, even when the label says 0 grams. These fats stiffen your arteries, increase inflammation, and choke your heart from the inside. Instead, switch to extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed, and walnuts, foods that nourish your blood vessels, not damage them. Sign number 5, gum disease and bleeding gums. Yes, your mouth may know your heart's secret before anything else does. Multiple studies have linked gum disease to heart disease, and the connection is inflammation. If your gums bleed when you brush, or you have chronic bad breath, this could signal harmful bacteria that may also be damaging your arteries. And guess what? Your immune system becomes less efficient with age. So infections in the mouth can enter the bloodstream and wreak havoc silently on your heart. What to do? Use a soft toothbrush and brush gently twice a day. Floss daily. Rinse with warm salt water or clove water for natural antibacterial support. And cut back on refined carbs and sugar. These feed the bacteria that live in your mouth and can spark a cascade of inflammation. Healthy gums, healthy heart. Sign number 6, cold hands and feet, even in warm weather. Ever wonder why your fingers or toes stay cold, even when the room feels fine? That's not just a circulation quirk. That could be your body saying, your blood isn't moving well. When arteries narrow, especially in the limbs, the blood flow reduces. Cold extremities may mean that your heart is struggling to pump effectively. You may even feel numbness, tingling, or discoloration, signs that should never be ignored. Solution? Support your circulation naturally with cayenne pepper, contains capsaicin to improve blood flow. Beets boost nitric oxide. And daily movement, even gentle leg stretches or walking in place. Also, avoid sitting still too long. The older we get, the more movement becomes medicine. Music shifts slightly, slower, more reflective. Sign number 7, unexplained mood changes, anxiety, or brain fog. This one surprises most people, but your brain and your heart are deeply connected. Sudden changes in mood, increased anxiety, a strange fog in your mind, or forgetfulness that wasn't there before. These can all be signs that your heart isn't delivering enough oxygen to the brain. When circulation slows, the mind suffers. You may feel irritable, confused, or disconnected, not knowing why. And here's the key food swap. Avoid excessive caffeine and energy drinks. They stress your nervous system and increase your heart rate artificially. Instead, support your brain-heart axis with blueberries, leafy greens, and omega-3 rich foods like salmon or chia seeds. Also, practice slow, controlled breathing. Even 5 minutes a day of deep breathing can dramatically calm the heart and sharpen the mind. Music softens, hopeful, inspiring. Narrator. So now you know the signs. 7 whispers from your heart that should never be ignored. Unusual fatigue, swelling in the feet or ankles, snoring or gasping in your sleep, chest tightness, bleeding gums, cold hands and feet, mood changes and brain fog. The question is, what will you do now? Because the heart has one job, to beat and keep you alive. But it depends on you to listen when it asks for help. You see, your heart doesn't break in a day. It wears down over time, with stress, with poor habits, with silence, the kind that hides symptoms under the excuse of just aging. But aging doesn't mean decline. Not if you're aware, not if you're ready to respond. Because for every sign your heart gives you, there's a choice you can make. Better food, better sleep, gentle movement, less stress, more love. You are not powerless. Even small changes, starting today, can bring new energy, sharper thinking, and years of health you thought were behind you. White Heavy Checkmark Quick Heart Health Checklist. On-screen text for recap visuals. Heavy Checkmark Eat 1 handful of walnuts or blueberries daily. Heavy Checkmark Swap processed oil for olive or flaxseed oil. Heavy Checkmark Walk at least 10 minutes twice a day. Heavy Checkmark Avoid added sugars and excessive salt. Heavy Checkmark Rinse your mouth with salt water every night. Heavy Checkmark Sleep on your side and elevate your head slightly. Heavy Checkmark Breathe deeply. For seconds in, 6 seconds out, 5x a day. You've just taken a powerful first step by watching this video. Now don't stop here. Backhand index pointing right, leave a comment if you've experienced any of these signs, or want tips on what foods to eat and what habits to start. Backhand index pointing right, subscribe for simple, trustworthy health advice made especially for adults 45 and up. Every week, we break down aging, health, and wellness into easy-to-follow steps without the confusing medical jargon. Because you deserve answers. You deserve clarity. You deserve to age powerfully, not passively. Your heart's been with you through every joy, every stress, every laugh, every loss. It's never asked for much, just that you take care of it, as it's always taken care of you. Now is the time, not tomorrow, not when symptoms worsen. Now, because the heart never quits until it's too late. Direct it. Take care of your heart today. It's your only one. Subscribe for weekly Heart Smart Health tips for life after 45.